Hey guys, this is Guy with the Camera 23 back again with another video, and today is going to be part 3 of my Blu-ray and DVD update for the month of August, which is going to be the first half of my DVDs, and let's get straight into it. Now first up we have a DVD that my mother recently brought back from a trip to Edinburgh to visit my sister, and it is called D.W. Griffith's Intolerance. Now I'm not exactly sure what this is. I think it's some kind of old, like 50s or something, kind of biblical, based on a book I think. Well, I'll read the synopsis. The effects of intolerance are considered in 4 historical periods: ancient Babylon, Judea at the time of Christ, 16th century Paris and modern America. D.W. Griffith's follow-up to the epic Birth of a Nation is rightfully considered another masterpiece. And yeah, that's more or less it to say about that, I think. Next up we have a Akira Kurosawa film called The Bad Sleep Well. I'm not sure how well known this is. I mean, it might have had to believe that I have never seen a Kurosawa film. I know I'm a Philistine, what can I say? I really do like the look of that Criterion Seven Samurai or Samurai collection. Again, obviously I know that the Seven Samurai is or should I say the Magnificent Seven is based on Seven Samurai. Anyway, what we're talking about that for is this. Francis Ford Coppola quotes, "The first 30 minutes of The Bad Sleep Well seemed to me as perfect as any film I have ever seen." And coming from him, that is pretty impressive. Made in 1960. Again, I'm not going to pretend that I know anything about this, but I'll give it a go. Next up we have, now I think most of these are from That's Entertainment. I've been there a couple of times in the past month. And first up we have is Gumball 3000, the movie. Now I remember my brother recently went to a convention somewhere and bought me a Gumball DVD. I'm pretty sure it's not this one. Don't know how many there have actually been. Again, I really like the other Gumball films. It's kind of Jackass kind of stuff, but it's not just Jackass, obviously. Features Ryan Dunn, R.I.P. Tony Hawk, Bucky Lasek, Jodie Kidd. That's about it. There's a couple more on here which I have no idea who they are. Yep, written by Burt Reynolds. Again, I'll give it a go. I did enjoy the other. I think there's been about 3 DVD releases of these. So, yep, check that out. Next we have, now, a horror film that I have heard a lot of things about. I know Arrow in the Head gave this 4 out of 4. Well, 4 out of 4. And it is Behind the Mask, The Rise of Leslie Vernon. Now, I remember seeing the first few minutes of this on the Horror Channel a few months ago, and I wasn't really paying attention to it, so I can't say if I enjoyed it or not. But again, it got really good reviews. It looks pretty good. It's kind of a mockumentary really about a serial killer who invites a documentary crew to follow him as he goes about his business. I don't quite know how that works because murder is illegal, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, I'm not quite sure what to make of this, but again, I'll give it a go. I'm quite a big fan of the kind of not so well known horror films. It looks pretty good. And next we have a box set, and it is the Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring extended DVD edition. Now I know I did see this the first time I went to That's Entertainment, and it was, I think, a £5. It's a bit damaged, there's a couple of bits there, it's a bit scuffed, but apart from that it's pretty good. Now I really like the look of this, which is one of the reasons why I haven't yet bought the Blu-ray, extended Blu-ray set yet, Obviously it's been too expensive for me to buy, and this was only part of the 2 for £5, it was only £2.50. Again, I really like the look of this, kind of the book kind of feel. I'll open it up, and we have Fellowship of the Ring and a picture of, I'm not sure what it is, I haven't actually seen the film for quite a few years actually. Again, I just love the thing that kind of put me off about getting the Blu-ray edition was the fact that you have to change the disc change the disc through the movie, and it must be a really long movie if I can't fit the whole thing onto one Blu-ray disc. So, not sure if you can see all this, again because of my camera, but it's got a nice little booklet in here. Shows some information on how they created the extended versions. Now the fact that they kind of, Peter Jackson redid it so it kind of fit more, kind of redo the soundtrack and stuff. Yeah, so I mean this one you have to change the disc as well, but I just really like the look of it. I probably will end up getting the extended Blu-ray editions at some point, but I'm not too desperate. I'm just kind of waiting till it's cheaper on somewhere. Again, I really like the look of this, the feel of it, kind of like a book. And I'm kind of looking to get the other Two Towers and Return of the King, is it? So ages since I've seen these. Yep, so that's Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring, special extended DVD edition. Next we have, now film, I saw this in HMV when it first came out. I read some stuff about it. It's The Rise and Fall of the White Collar Hooligan. Yeah, let's say I remember this in HMV when it had just come out, and yeah, I was thinking of buying it, but £10 for a film that I don't quite know what it's going to be like. But then I went into Asda the other day and saw it for £5, so I thought might as well take the plunge. They didn't get terribly good reviews, and it's kind of like Football Factory and all those kind of football hooligan films, but it's a bit different because he becomes involved with the credit card fraud, which is kind of interesting. See kind of how it pans out and all that. Yeah, it's pretty good. Features what's his name? From Rising Foot Soldier. Ricky Hartnett, I think it is. Yeah, Ricky Hartnett. And Roland Manukin, obviously from Football Factory. Yeah, interesting to see what this is like. Next we have, this is Spider-Man 2, the special 2-disc DVD edition. Now the reason I kind of buy these DVDs is that I'm a really big fan of the Spider-Man films. One of my favourite trilogies, and I was saying in one of my other videos, Spider-Man 3 is my favourite. This is kind of my least favourite. Again, with films I don't kind of care for. If I kind of watch them again, I might get more out of it. Quite a thick booklet with lots of info and pictures. Although I've just looked and the rest of it's about merchandise, but you know. I think the reason I get these DVD editions, I will get the Blu-rays as well, but I'm pretty sure, because every time they bring out a Spider-Man film on Blu-ray or something, I'm sure they lose more and more of the special features every time they go along. So it's good to have kind of all the special features, and again I will double dip probably to Blu-ray. That's sturdy, kind of thick. Next is Spider-Man 2. Next we have probably my second, maybe third favourite Paul Verhoeven film, Starship Troopers. And again, the reason I got this on DVD as opposed to Blu-ray because I saw about the, I think, Region A version had all these brilliant special features, like the Maximum Movie Mode kind of thing, which the UK Blu-ray don't think has any special features, which is ridiculous. Yeah, so it's probably my second, maybe third Paul Verhoeven film. Paul Verhoeven is one of my top 5 favourite film directors, and my favourite film of his is probably Total Recall. Yeah, quite a few of the same cast. I know Dean Norris is in this, and he was also in Total Recall. And Michael Ironside played Richter in Total Recall, is in this as well. I'll just open it, just the chapter stuff on the disc, nothing too special. So, yeah, that's it. And we have Frankie Boyle Live. Now I remember, I think about last year sometime, I think, maybe the year before, they showed this on Channel 4. And what I didn't notice was that this DVD is 90 minutes. I remember that when it was on television, with adverts, it was an hour. So there's obviously only about 42 minutes, so the rest of it was, I don't know, maybe too close to the bone, what have you. Yeah, he's not one of my favourite comedians, but I do enjoy his kind of again, the cruel kind of lines that he does. Yeah, that's about it. Taking very strong language and sex references, as you would expect with Frankie Boyle. Yeah, just the disc. And next we have Eddie Murphy Raw. Now this I watched on YouTube the other week, and I thought it was amazing. It's just really funny. I mean, that bit at the end with his calling his father when he's drunk, it's just really funny. Yeah, when there's a sketch at the beginning of this where I didn't actually watch because I wanted to get kind of to the meat of it. But again, it's got so much energy. And again, the bit at the end is just non-stop. It's just hilarious. So I wanted to kind of get this on DVD. I'm really looking forward to checking this out again. And the hamburger's bit is pretty funny as well. Yep, so Eddie Murphy Raw. I think I'll check out, see if I can find a Delirious, which I haven't seen. So next up we have something that divides a lot of people. Well, not a lot of people, but Bo Selector and it's Series 3. Now the only series I need now is Series 1. Now I did really enjoy this when it was first out. Also, obviously, some of the kind of celebrities and the references is very dated. I mean, it contains Cat Slater Moon, the oversight, Jordan, which is still around I suppose, Justin from the Darkness, which of course I've just released a new album. Again, it's just kind of, again, it's produced by Asher Tallow, produced The Office and numerous other things. Yeah, it's pretty funny. It's not, I don't think, as funny as I remember it, obviously, because when it was on television it's kind of more up to date. But again, let's see what it's like. I mean, it's got quite a lot of content in it. Yeah, that's about it. A rave review there by Drive with the Camera 23. And next up we have Austin Powers, The International Man of Mystery. Now I have bought the Spy Who Shagged Me and Gold Member. I think probably my favourite is the Spy Who Shagged Me. I think probably because I remember I had it on VHS and I used to watch it over and over and over again when I was younger. Yeah, I said favourite's probably Spy Who Shagged Me. This is still pretty funny as well. Is it this one or the other one? Get you some orange sherbet. I thought it was really funny. Yeah, there's not much more to say about this really. Really funny, kind of James Bond spoof kind of stuff. Again, big fan of Mike Myers. I think one of his most underrated movies is So I Married an Axe Murderer. I just thought it was hilarious, one of his best films in my opinion. And yeah, so that's Austin Powers 1. Next up, and it is Spider-Man 1, the DVD edition. Again, I explained why I got this, all the extras and stuff. Again, it was it's a big thick booklet, but half of it is merchandise and stuff. Yeah, I mean, packed to the brim with special features, which is what I love. And I'm pretty sure most of these features aren't on the kind of the Blu-ray and stuff. So it's good to have all of them really. And also, I think it was 3 for £5. You can't really beat that really. Yeah, again, brilliant special features, just so in depth. Easter eggs and all that. Yeah, that's Spider-Man 1, special 2-disc DVD edition. And nearly finished. Next up is Kung Fu Hustle, starring Stephen Chow and produced and directed by him. Remember I saw this at the cinema. I thought it was, again, I don't really remember much about it, but from what I can remember is really kind of like Shaolin Soccer, kind of out, I don't really know what the word is, kind of out there kind of comedy, kind of in your face, weird kind of, what's the word, surreal imagery and stuff. Yeah, so I can't remember that much about it, but it's good to check it out again. That's Kung Fu Hustle. I'm pretty sure I've talked far too long on these. Anyway, nearly finished. Right, the next bit is the assassination of Richard Nixon. Now this is a pretty depressing film as well, starring Sean Penn. God, how could I forget that? Yeah, it's basically like kind of the breakdown of this man. Oh, it's about money, Dick. It's about money, Dick. Monday! And that was a good, wasn't it? Oh, man, I screwed my voice up then. Yeah, it's kind of based on, well, not based on, well, yeah, it's based trying to assassinate, I don't know, one of the presidents, I think, I'm not sure. Yeah, well, starring Don Cheadle and Naomi Watts. I didn't know that. Produced by, well, co-produced by Alfonso Cuarón. Interesting. Oh, I didn't notice that either. Executive producer Alexander Payne. Oh, and Leonardo DiCaprio. Anyway, you learn new stuff every day. Yeah. Just the disc. I promise I'm nearly finished. Last two. Next up is Steve-O, Out on Bail. Now I do own the Don't Tread Us at Home Part 1 and 2. 1 being just Don't Tread Us at Home and 2 being the tour. I mean, it's just all the same really. It's kind of Jackass, but kind of pushes the boundaries much more. Obviously because it can show more stuff. I mean, the thing that really annoyed me about this is that it is quite heavily edited in some scenes. I know when when Ryan Dunn keeps choking Steve-O out, which I mean, he's really dangerous, but he's funny to watch. I mean, basically they've just cut out all the times when he's choking him, but they're keeping the bits when he's talking about how he's going to choke him, which is a bit strange. But I mean, I do really kind of enjoy it because it's kind of yeah, it's kind of, I don't know, kind of extreme Jackass kind of stuff. A lot of vomiting, which I'm not that keen on really, but so Also featuring Preston Lacey, Wee Man, Bam Margera, Ryan Dunn, again RIP. Yep, so that's Steve-O out on bail. Our last one. Now I did an unboxing of this. It is Surf Nazis Must Die. Now I still haven't checked this one out. I've heard it's, also with its DVD it's not brilliant quality, but I've heard the film isn't that great either. Yeah, it contains strong violence and racist language, as you would expect. Yeah, another trauma film. Again, really good hour release. Only one disc, but for six quid, brilliant. And it's now, I think, the minimum of £7, so at least £1 on that. So, yeah, so that is it for my Blu-ray and DVD update part 3, which is the first half of my DVDs. Now I'm not sure how long after my part 2 I'll upload this, but you will. Yeah, still last part 4 to go, which will be the second half of my DVDs. Also, because I thought if I did all my DVD in one video, it would be about an hour video, which I can't really do. Yep, so thanks for watching. Please comment and subscribe, and yep, see you in part 4.